What's up, everybody? The weekend is upon us. Welcome to the Friday edition of Talk Wrestling here on NoDQ.com and, of course, YouTube. Talk Wrestling HD, I should say. I keep forgetting to mention the HD part because we are in high definition, which is why we give you the beautiful background that is the overview of Santa Clarita, California. Hometown. Word up. I don't know why I just did that. That was so lame. Anyway, it's Friday, which means it's time to talk about last night's show, which was TNA Impact. Yeah, let's talk about TNA for a minute. Woo! But before we do TNA, I want to make a big plug right now. Subscribers. 18,000 people. We want that by WrestleMania. Make it happen. And while I'm on the subject of subscribers, Dad's on Wrestling. YouTube.com/Renegade of Wrestling, which is my co-hosting show with JJ Williams, as well as JJ's own personal show, Renegade of Wrestling. Make it happen. Subscribe to that show, too. We need subscribers. We're low on the totem pole compared to this show. Well, this show's been going for 3.5 years, so, you gotta give us a little bit of credit. But subscribe to that show as well. Subscribe to both shows. Make it happen. Let's talk about TNA. Let's see. Last night was 3/3/11. This is from the WWE Attic in Scotland. Hi, Jeff. Do you think TNA was stupid to copy The Undertaker 221-11 promo for Sting with the 3/3/11 having win the world title when he comes back? I think that whole execution was ridiculous, to be perfectly honest with you. They took the belt off Ken, put it back on Jeff, only to have Jeff lose it, 2 weeks later? A week and a half later? Whatever it was? To Sting? I mean, I get that when last we saw Sting, he was anti-immortal, even though there was no immortal yet, but Sting and Kevin Nash were anti-Hogan's group, and last time we saw Sting, he was anti-Hogan, Bischoff, and all that. And it looks like Hulk's in complete control. So with Hulk in complete control, how is Sting going to possibly have a decent world title reign? How is that possibly going to happen? And then, I talked about this on Wednesday, the continued burial of the younger guys. I mean, Jeff Hardy's not a younger guy compared to, like, Daniel Bryan or any of those guys. But to have Jeff Hardy win the world title at Bound for Glory and then finally lose it in a big, huge thing at Against All Odds, Genesis, and then lose it right back at Against All Odds, and then have Sting beat him on Impact, and have everybody know about it a week and a half before because it was a taped show. How stupid was that? It was, I did it on the Talk Wrestling Facebook. People got pissed at me. It's like, dude, do you really want to watch Impact at this point? Does anybody, and what was up with Sting's tights? Why does Sting have red little sparkly pretties in his tights? I'm just curious. Just throwing that out there. But Hulk's back. Trust me, nobody loves the Hulkster more than me. I profess my Hulkamaniac status to the world. I'm a Hulkamaniac out there at Santa Clarita. Y'all hear that? Good. Okay. But, to have Hulk in complete control of the company without so much as a thing from Dixie or anything like that was ridiculous. And it's just not working. And I don't understand how the Carters can honestly believe this is working and how they can continue to fund this product that is so bogus and fund it to the point where Dixie, I found this out the other day as I was getting ready to tape Wednesday's episode of Talk Wrestling, Dixie Carter is going to have her own action figure later this year. How long did it take for Vince McMahon to get his own action figure? I'm asking a question here. To my knowledge, it was 1996 when they had that series with Vince and the King and JR and Sonny, I believe it was, or Sable or whoever it was, within that four-person series. The old Jakks figures, the original Jakks figures. That was 11 years after WrestleMania. That was 14 years after Vince took over the WWF from his father. Dixie has been in business for 7 years, has been an on-camera personality for less than that, and she gets her own action figure? What the boop are you thinking? Yes, I beat the F word because it would have been a hard F word. Nothing better than a hard F, right, guys? Anyway, I'm gonna get letters for that one, aren't I? I am. I really am. That's okay. Ridiculous. TNA is ridiculous. I will continue to support Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff and all that, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing on Impact. And if what I read in the spoilers is true for next week's Impact, March 10th episode, more of the same garbage. More of the same. That's all for this time. We will see you Monday, the start of the work week, on Talk Wrestling.